Wells. And off we go here in Waco.
And when it's going out of bounds, we've seen 2 plays already where Houston has gone after it. Nice look down deep.
Shed, beautiful dime underneath. It's Joe, but the Bears turn it over, and then Shed is turned back.
It's the space. There's a little hesitation. He goes to the basket. The space is just absolutely picture perfect in terms of getting to see quite a few red shirts in the paint area.
Beautiful attack. And now the #1 scorer for the Cougars. Shed, right. So much feistiness is their head coach. They work it to the corner. Deep three.
Nice look inside.
Malik Wilson has checked into the game. He goes underneath to Roberts. The kick to Sharp. Deep three is good. Sharp inside. Boy, beautiful look. That ball movement terrific. It's Joseph Tugler. Only a 59% free throw shooter. Sophomore. Well, John Una has given them some good minutes, solid in there.
And he doesn't miss many shots either. Oh, nice hesitation.
So crafty. Turnover already against this Houston defense.
Watch that hesitation, and then the hesitation, that adjustment too, Spiro. They've gone back to man now instead of that zone.
Roberts getting right back to work. They have locked in defensively at this end. Ray J. Dennis is going to be a goaltend.
Give them something to cheer for at the offensive end.
L.J. Cryer has been booed every time he's touched it. That is Tugler.
But if they clamp down on a team that scores this many points like Baylor, they don't have to score all that much. We'll get this building rocking a bit.
L.J. Cryer. Here comes Shed, the driving kick outside to Damian Dunn. And
they come out and find the ball.
Loner into the paint. Every dribble hounded by Houston's defense. Half in Waco.
You don't think you buy one guy at one particular moment, and then the second guy is always stepping up. The quickness, the attention to detail, and the relentless point of view they have.
Cryer bangs in a three.
But these guys don't let you make shots. Another good look to the baseline.
Beautiful backdoor cut. This is going to be a goaltend. Been 15 points over his last 6.
Your point a second ago, travels from conference to conference.
That KU game, really the only game which they were beat.
Begin with, they are picking that apart very easily.
Boy, they're going to have to ride.
Just take your time and get a good possession.
None into the corner. That's a three. Jalen Bridges.
Well,
Bridges came in with the hot hand. His Shed nearly turns it over. Boy, this is going to be a reach-in foul.
Notice how he loses the ball, but does Shed quit on it? Absolutely not.
Well, boy, it was Jacoby Walter, their only loss, triple overtime against TCU. And boy, Roberts has come to play. Sharp gives it away. Ray J. Dennis comes down the paint.
Sharp was trying to give that to a guard. And
Roberts, 5 to shoot. Shed lets it fly. Dennis on the attack. Misi won't get a better look than that. Last year, most improved player, Jimmy. Three-way tie with Kansas and Texas Tech. 2 games back off the pace set by Houston. Highly touted freshman putting it on the deck. Elevates over Shed and hits. My goodness. There's a leaner. Roberts, boy, that soft little leaner with his... Told you about his circuitous route. 8. And Washington, that number 13 Alabama, paying a visit to 17th.
They don't necessarily have to cleanly offensive rebound them, just slap it around.
Shed buries a 3.
For Houston, but they average about 74 points a game. So when you look at it right now, third on a team that can really score.
Again, a topper, gonna reset. Inside, boy, beautiful look. Tugler unable to put it down on a reverse, and now Ray J. Dennis back up the floor for the Bears.
Yeah, I think I was just going to say you have to go quickly. Kind of a little bit of congestion in traffic. Big shot here.
Dennis,
glass.
Dennis challenging Sharp. A little bit of a body bump, and Dennis starting to turn the tables for. What a matchup against Shed. So much experience between those two. None left open. Splash! Walter feeds the box. Misi reaching foul. Virginia kid. Actually started his collegiate, has been shooting the lights out from the field, Jim, better than 51%.
And 86% from the line. Not a bad guy to get.
Trailed today.
There you go. Go buy somebody.
Nunn accelerates.
There you go. That's putting pressure on the defensive guys.
Baylor digging deep. Nice. Roberts, boy, nifty spin to get Houston. Gips it. Boy, Bridges, deep shot.
I think one of the Houston team players
just joined us. And he built. They win this game. Roberts. Houston, 1 of 9 shooting in a half. What a pass. Shed.
See, Spear, if you don't use both sides of the floor against this Houston team, that's a nice move there. See how they have a guy laying back a little bit right there? That's helping them defensively.
Shed puts it down. And a chance at 3 for the table. Jamal Shed delivers time and time again for the Cougars. And Defensive Player of the Year last year in the American. He's got a chance, Jimmy, to win the National Defensive Player of the Year. As we come up on the midway point of the second half, Walter is bumped. He's going to shoot 3.
Maybe both of them with a glance.
16.
Green and then jumper. And Wilson leaves his feet.
So far in this game. Jim, 13 in the loss Tuesday on the road at BYU. This is Dennis.
There you go, back to the lane.
To the box. Further to Sharp. He's been quiet. Lets it fly and hits. Massive game. First place against the number 3 team in the Big 12. Sharp the spin. Somehow puts it down.
Spiro.
Bridges the steal ahead to Nunn. This is Walter. Corner pocket 3. He buries it. Baylor and Texas Tech for 3rd place. Boy, the quick inbounds and Sharp quickly here. Walter, the fake, the floater, and he gets it.
Man to man, but they're squeezed in the middle of the floor.
Cryer and the former Bear has another triple. As he makes his first return to Waco, and again at his best against the best competition this season for Houston. And then Roberts getting his money's worth.
Yeah, it's always great when you get fouled once and then somebody takes a swipe.
Brutal Big 12 conference. 5-2 since. Underneath Roberts. Double teamed. They leave Shed short.
Good the officials to call some fouls.
Bridges. Ahead of the field, he Shed. Lays it up. Nunn got him from the back. Building against TCU.
This repetition.
Second year in weeks. Sharp to the cup. He missed it. 8 in tight games. Can they do it on the road here in Waco? Shed underneath. Smart pass.
Shooting contest.
And the stripe are the Bears today. Here it comes into the paint, bottled up. Sharp knifes it, he lost it. And this is going to be a reach-in foul. Bonus situation for Houston. Sharp to the line for 1-and-1.
I don't see that one. I don't see. Well, maybe if he gets him from behind. Maybe
the foul was charged to Walton, so they did get him on
they got him on the
bump.
reach. Right, that forces the ball away.
Sharp hits
the arm. You can see that his arm lifted up.
Boy, those are big time.
Don't need a 3 right here. There
Dennis
you go. Beauty.
Turns the corner. It's going to be a goaltend.
Yep, that got to.
That's what the officials said.
Yep.
And clearly from that vantage point. And a sellout crowd bearing down on him here in Waco.
I don't think Baylor needs a 3 yet. They can bust it down the floor and maybe get something with 10 on the shot clock.
1 of 2. Lobs it. Nisi on the catch. And he lays it in. And he's fouled.
Watch Dennis run the traffic here. He goes over the top because he recognizes in a hurry that Nisi has a mismatch down low. It's big versus little. That's where you have the advantage.
Has a chance to put the Bears in front with 4.4 left. Nisi, 59% free throw shooter. He missed it. In second, Shed elevates and hits. Jamal Shed stops the show with a jaw dropper. Jamal Shed has left them stunned. And boy, looking at the replay, Jimmy, that looked like it's still in his hands.
Yeah, I think
Zeros, it's still in his hands. Wow.
I think all you have to do, Spiro, is listen to the crowd and know.
Houston Cougars sole possession of first atop the Big 12. Ray J. Dennis, maybe the biggest reason why. And back from the dead are the Bears. Roberts.
Who's going to get it?
Oh, the nugget went right through his fingertips, and then it's short.
Comes free, and watch number 11 in white. Ball gets up right now.
Baylor. What a decision that turned. Better than 19 per game at Toledo. Roberts, the stumble. Back out. This is Francis on a leader. And
pull up. He's good.
Walter up and under. Missed it.
I don't know about
this
that.
This is going to be an offensive interference.
One on each side of the floor. Both had the same call. And I don't think it kicks off. This one might help. But
Gene's territory.
And let's look for a fouling opportunity.
Boy, Cryer is tripped. This gonna. What a tough break as Bridges called on a trip. And L.J. Cryer, the. Or you just think. After they took the lead to begin overtime. As Houston is going to get to where they had the back-to-back road losses, Iowa State and at TCU, since any team in the country. And the only question is going to be how far this Cougars
has stepped up in some pretty big spots with the free throws.
3 huge threes. As the last-second layup by Nunn will be just a footnote as the Houston Cougars come to Waco and survive in an overtime thriller.